Hello and welcome to Wildlife Cam. That is a baboon spider running down there to have a drink. They're related to tarantulas. This is quite a small one, but they do get quite big, almost hand size. And this is a Turner's thick-toed gecko. They used to be called Bibron's geckos, but then they got split into different species, so now this one is a Turner's gecko. The baby Terapin is probably wishing that it had stayed in the pond. There is a tiny new baby underneath the elephant on the left. You can see it waggling its trunk back and forth. There were 3 of them here, but it was quite hard to see them at the waterhole in amongst the crowds. Once they were moving away, we could see them from the house. This guy was running late, so he only managed a quick drink before heading off after the rest. I don't notice the camera making a noise when it records, but it must make a very soft little sound, and that frightened the waterbuck off. I believe this is the same female leopard that we had very often last year, and then only once this year. We didn't have her for months and months, and I thought she'd been killed by lions, but it turns out that was another leopard that was killed by lions. I think this one was raising some cubs, which is why she's been scarce. I think this is a pygmy toad. There's a few little frog species that look similar to this, but I think that's what it is. And it's tiny, it's about the size of a fingernail. I was putting some water into the waterhole. You can see it bubbling up on the left hand side, and as soon as he heard it he came rushing up, and I managed to get there just in time to switch it off, because if I'd left it on he would have stuck his trunk into the pipe, blocked it, which would have burst it upstream, and then he would have dug it up where it had burst and ripped all the pipes out. So that was a close call. Couple of laughing doves in the bird bath, and one of them is about to be displaced by a white-crowned shrike. This is our smallest snake we get here. This is one of the thread snakes. There's a few species that look almost identical, and there's really no way to tell them apart unless you stick them under a microscope. They eat tiny insects like the very small termites that the Matabele ants were feeding on a little while ago. And there's a finger for scale. Thanks for watching.